without further ado, we're going to be presenting and bringing in such a great person. Let me get Joe from Statchecka over here. Where is he, Joe? This is Joe. Everybody knows Joe. Here you go, Joe.
I'd like to give a shout out to my boy East. Him and his wife, it's their, I forgot the anniversary year, man, but they've been married for a while, man, so let's clap it up for them. Hey, I'd like to also clap it up for the coaches. Clap it up for these coaches out here. Clap it up for the babies out here. And also, we also got to clap it up for all our parents out here, please. Yo, like Jody said, man, when we started this company, man, it started off just trying to do something to get these kids some exposure. I mean, you know, I got a kid that plays, and I'm not gonna brag on him, but he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. And, and you know, I shouldn't throw this out there too, but not only this is DJ General League, but he's also the offensive coordinator at Cathedral. We got Sarah out here. We got Long Beach Jordan out here. So we got a lot of high schools out here, guys, that's really just checking you guys out. And we also got Damien out here, man. So like I say, when you guys are out here playing, not only they checking out your game, but they're checking out your demeanor. That's the big thing, man. They're looking at what kid is out here being a student athlete, not just being an athlete. They out here working hard, listening to their coaches, and trying to be the best student athlete they can be. So I gotta go to the car, but I want to say this too, man. It's something that we every year give to our athletes that's on Statchecka.com. It's called the Blue Chipper Award. And the Blue Chipper Award is athletes that's not only incredible on the football field, and they recognized by all the coaches, but they also incredible in that classroom, meaning that GPA is a 3.5 or higher. Wrap up. Hey, so I want to bring some kids up here. I want to bring some past and presents. I got, for the clinic division, we got this kid they call Munchie. Come on up, Munchie, man. Give it up for Munchie. Clark Kent. Introduce you guys to a guy I've been knowing since 15. I've been knowing him since 15, since high school. He ran track with my cousin, so he's one of us. He came from the same streets as you guys. He played for the same Pop Warner leagues as you guys. He played for the same high schools as you guys. And he also went to USC, and he also was a 12-year NFL champion for the Chicago Bears. Please give it up for Curtis Conway.
Thank you, guys. First, let's give a big hand for Jody and Joe for putting on this event, man. This is incredible. I have a two-part speech that I'm going to talk about. One is going to be directed toward the kids, and then the other toward the parents. Like Joe mentioned, I grew up in South Central LA. I don't want to hear any boos, but I played 5 years of Pop Warner at Inglewood. I don't see Inglewood in here, so I'm representing for Inglewood. Played 5 years of Pop Warner. Went on to Hawthorne High School, and I played 3 years at USC. Left early as a junior. I got drafted to Chicago Bears. I was the 7th pick of the draft, first receiver taken in the first round. So trust me, I have a lot of football on these legs. From 8 years old to 34, that was my football career. I see a lot of these coaches, they're out here pushing you guys. And I know, I look at some of the coaches and I'm like, wow, it just takes me back to when my coaches was getting on me, and I mean getting on you hard. But I tell you one thing, when they're getting on you hard, it actually becomes easier mentally as you go up, because I always was able to reflect back to when I played at Inglewood. I was that kid, again, played at Inglewood, and we had a bunch of talent. And a bunch of the kids, everybody's dream on my Pop Warner team was to get in the NFL. I'm the only guy made it. Not because I was any better. It was just, I was talented, but there was a lot of talented guys on my football team. That's just how it is. The reason why I say that, parents, and I want you guys to really take this in. Do your math. How many players are actually in the NFL? How many rounds in the draft? 32, right? 32 teams. How many rounds? 7. Okay. I'm quite sure when you do those numbers, just between our Pop Warner leagues here in California, that number is over the amount of players that are in the NFL. So, where I'm going with this, parents, it's very, very, very important that you guys understand the importance of academics. Because I see you guys supporting the kids out here, but you gotta be 50 times supportive in that classroom. And what I mean by supportive, I'm not saying just making sure your kid going to school. You gotta have an agenda. You gotta have a roadmap. You gotta know exactly what's going on with your kid academically, so they can at least make something of themselves if they don't make it to the pro. Matthew didn't get a scholarship, but he was able to get in USC, not only because of his father's connection, but you gotta have the grades to get into school. So he was able to get to USC academically. Not if he didn't get a football scholarship. Went out for the football team, earned a scholarship, and if you know his story, he didn't really get on the field until his junior year. He wasn't the freshman sensation like Robert Woods come in as a true freshman to play. He didn't get no light until his junior year. Played his junior and senior year, went the first round in the NFL. First year was an All-Pro, second year All-Pro in a Super Bowl. Now, had he had a good education, he wouldn't have never, number one, made it to USC. Number two, got drafted to the NFL. So, the athletic scholarship direction is sometimes, it might not be the way, but guess what? If you have the academics to get into school, you can walk on to any football team, and if you have the talent, you can walk on and like Clay Matthews, earn a scholarship, work your butt off, and find yourself at your dream. It's just a different direction. So when you hear the title student athlete, that's really what it is. And if you think about it, if you really sit back and think about it, parents, that is actually the easiest way to go, because if you get a football scholarship, that's icing on the cake. But how would you feel at the end of the day when your kid's been coming to all these camps and he's been talked about as one of the highly talented athletes in the city, and all of a sudden he gets to his senior year and he doesn't get a scholarship? Then all of a sudden you can turn to his GPA and his SAT scores and say, well, look, he can walk on to USC. He can walk on to Texas. He can walk on to Alabama. You notice I'm not mentioning UCLA. He can walk on to these schools and walk onto the football team and actually play. So parents, again, make sure you understand the requirements that your kids need to get into college.
I want to bring somebody else up too. One thing about Statchecka is our goal is to get kids a good look. And by giving them a good look, our goal is to get them to the next level. By getting them to the next level, we do understand the only way they're going to truly get there is through education. We're trying to get our coaches, our youth coaches, to the next level. We have a lot of athletic directors in high school that's looking for a coach that can help his program. So we feel if you come to Statchecka, you build your profile, you become a membership, then you can build your own resume on the site. We get the athletic program, the athletic directors at them programs to look at you guys and hopefully get you guys to the next level as well. So as a company, like I say, we focus on trying to get everybody to the next level. And then we can do that, everybody wins. Listen up, guys. I got one more guy I want to speak to you guys. He broke his neck playing football. And now God has blessed him to be able to stand on his feet, not be paralyzed, and come talk to you. So could y'all please give it up for Artist Pierce.
My name is Artist. I play football at Sarah High School. I'm 15 years old, and I broke my neck last December playing football on opening kickoff. I thought my football career was over. Doctors was telling me I wasn't ever gonna play again. When I was in the hospital, it was hurtful to me because football is like my life. But I prayed every night with my dad. Me and my dad, we prayed every night.
There we go.
We was asking God to give me another chance, and He gave me another chance. And I'm walking. I was walking 2 days after I broke my neck, and I went to the championship game at my high school a week later. Then the next week after that, I went to surgery, and went to the state game 2 days later after that. And I was blessed walking.
Yeah.
I wasn't even supposed to be walking because I broke my C5 vertebrae, which is right here, right down here, and it was crushed. I crushed it, and so they had to get a donor and put a new bone in there and a metal plate in front of it to protect it. And I just want to tell you guys to keep your head up and just play hard, stay in the books, because that's what's gonna get you out. And just have fun on the field.
Yeah. Yeah.